Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. So look. You have been warned. Here's Instagram 3. Look, 2. Look, 1. Last chance. Here I come. Bang! Welcome everyone. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We got a great one for you today. Oh, what's all this all up in my face like that? Look, we got a great one. As usual. So, let's just talk about, Brexit. Looks like Boris Johnson won, huh? Bang, he slaughtered those motherfuckers. Look. I thought that maybe wasn't going to work out. That guy, don't worry, we're going to get to crypto. All right, let me read you about crypto, and then I'll chit-chat later. Yeah, the summary area. Slaughter, though. Wow. All right, so IBMR, and here we go again, Algorand. We just read about that company, Algorand. What was that, 2 days ago? And they have another onboarding, and they are launching a microfinance. IBMR and Algorand are launching microfinance. But I'm going to read about microfinance and all that. And then, look, VeChain. Another one. Look, this time. What are they doing this time? Well, this time, they're going to secure fine art with Blue Byte. A fine art securing thing. We're going to do that. We're going to read about that. And then, Bitfinex, is going to use Chainalysis. And so, hold on, let me check my levels here. And so, Chainalysis, we'll talk about Chainalysis when we get to Chainalysis. All right, look. Let's move on, brothers. Bye. Yes. This Chainalysis story is important because, you know what I mean? Price discovery, and we're going to get into that in a second. Look. All right, let's refresh. Bang. What do we at here? 7,254 on the Bitcoin tip. And when I left you yesterday, we were at 7,167. So we went up. I don't know, what is that? Was that like 93 bucks or something? I don't know what. Look, about 90 bucks. Yes, we're doing estimations right here. Look, top 10 day, brothers. Usual suspects of the day. Top 10 of the day: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SVN. Look, number 10, Tezos. Bang! Beats out Stellar today. Wow, look at that, Tezos. What's the big deal about Tezos again, right? There's some big thing happened with these guys just the other day. We didn't talk about it because it wasn't like a money thing, but it was some sort of listing or something maybe. Anyways, Tezos, number 10. Look. Market moves of the day, brothers. Oops. Single digits up, single digits down. 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 Two. Single digits up. Two single digits down. All right, let's look who lost money today. You said anything on here you like, go get it because it is on sale. Bye. Top 10 loser of the day: Steam, Seal, V Systems, Bitcoin Diamond, Centrality, Bitcoin, Horizon, Waves, Algorand, and IOTA. Let's look who made money today. Bye. Or some juicy money, some good money right there. Good gains. Top 10 gainers of the day. Kyber Network, Siacoin, Enigma, ABC Coin, Theta, Tezos, Hedge Trade, Qtum, FTX Token, and Solve. All right. And let's look at total market cap of the day, brothers. $197.0. 197.0 total market cap. When I left you yesterday, we were at 194.6. So it's a $2.4 billion jump. And let's look at the total. Oops. Yeah, we can do the volume from here anyway. Total volume from here is exactly. Wait a minute. Let me just make sure it's the right volume. All right. 60.0 volume. When I left you yesterday, it was 58.7. So that's what was that? $1.3 billion jump in volume. All right, nothing special. Nothing to see here. Let's move on. Look. IBMR buying and blockchain firm Algorand. So it's the second onboarding we've read by Algorand this week. Right? We read about Algorand and ITA. Oh, the copyright management, all that. Oh, yeah, the Italian copyright thing. Remember that? The whole big Italian copyright federation thing. So, all right. And then this one now is it says IBMR and blockchain firm Algorand are going to launch microfinance platform. So, buy. Yeah, you see how it is right now? These guys are starting to finally do stuff, like in a big way, right? Properly, you know? These firms are starting to really be deployed in the wild and being used in the real world, right? Not just these dreams on white papers and garbage. So this is really good. Yes, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying looking at this every day now, right? There's always some onboarding. I mean, we didn't even get to the Zilliqa one. I have an IOTA one, that big long IOTA one these guys sent me. Yeah, things are coming together now. Things are coming together real nice. All right, let's check this out. Oh, yeah, and you know why microfinance is so important? So, for instance, in the traditional world, what started happening in the past 5 years or so, it's called microloans, right? And so in India and third world countries, they're trying to help, say, women, right? Because women, they don't earn any income. So they're trying to help women. Well, this is just one program, but they help all these people with microloans. And what it is like, you go get, you go to the bank. It's usually a banker, whoever does the loan, right? And you ask for, say, enough money to buy 2 goats, a he goat and a she goat. And those goats, mate and create little goatlings, and then you have a flock eventually, right? And that's such a small thing helps people like that in villages and stuff like that. Microfinance, and like it helps, like say women, they'll buy a woman like a proper bread, like bread is big in, third world countries like that. I mean, bread's big everywhere, but you know what I'm saying. And they'll buy her a little oven to make bread in, to sell bread. Yeah, and that is a business for her, right? Compared to how she used to live before, like just making nothing, like scavenging or doing whatever she did before. Anyways, those were called microloans. So this is the same, sounds like the same kind of thing. Let's see. The International Blockchain Monetary Reserve and blockchain firm Algorand are jointly launching a microfinance platform and a dedicated token to promote financial inclusion in Southeast Asia. Per a press release shared with Cointelegraph on December 12th, the partnership between the two entities aims to develop and launch a microfinance ecosystem based on Algorand's blockchain technology in a bid to boost the financial inclusion of the urban working poor in the region. Within the initiatives, the parties will also introduce a dedicated token dubbed the Asia Reserve Currency Coin. So these guys. So this is a little different than what I'm used to hearing about. Like the microloans and stuff I heard about were like to rural people. People in way out in the sticks. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Give them a goat. But they say these guys are going to do it in an urban setting, urban working poor. They're going to give these loans to, all right, I guess maybe a guy, if he knows how to do stuff with his hands, he can go buy tools and then go work for a company or something, I guess. I don't know. Not to provide free spending money. ARCC is designed to provide debt-free capital to the urban working poor in Southeast Asia, wherein over 300 million adults do not have a bank account or lack proper access to credit, investment, and insurance facilities. People will purportedly be able to earn free ARCC by reporting corruption. Oh, this is a little weird. By reporting corruption and receive investments for their businesses in the form of ARCC. I mean, this is what I don't understand. Like, you're saying it's for the working poor. Well, working poor people don't have businesses. They're the worker bees that work for the business, right? Anyways, but this is what it says, guys. Look. Individuals will also be able to obtain ARCC, the token, as a reward through gamified activities. By aggregating data directly from people, the organizations hope to target both corruption and the problem of the unbanked in the region. Right? Let's say it's quite varied. Those are quite varied, missions, right? The unbanked, all right, I get it. You want, I don't really know. I mean, unbanked, yeah, because they're unmoneyed. Yeah, they don't have money. They don't have a bank account because they don't have any money. They're illiterate, but whatever. But then you want to do the, but corruption too. That's quite the two things that don't really match. Anyway, whatever. I'm just yapping. Look, but the main focus of our site is not to provide free spending money, but for users to amass debt-free capital over a 3-year vesting period for entrepreneurial investment. So they want them to, right? Because that's what it seems to me. Like, you're just going to give these people money in an urban setting. Like, I understand you giving money, to a villager to get a goat, a couple goats. Yeah. I mean, they can sell the milk, they sell the meat, and the goat herd grows over time and blah, blah, blah. That's a living. I got a buddy whose dad has a farm in Ecuador. I mean, that's what he does. But in an urban setting, and so they're specifically saying this is not free money, right? They're saying we are not providing free spending money. Well, what do you want an urban person to do with the money, though? I mean, to start a business, I guess. All right, man. Just look for entrepreneurial investment. So that makes sense. All right. If a guy's going to start a business. All right. Real world use case. Speaking about how the initiative will actually help people get and cover insurance, IBMR explained that the dedicated ARCC.1 will operate as an asset management platform based on the holdings on the users, enabling them to use their own ARCC within the platform to take advantage of services such as credit, investment, and insurance facilities. What makes it possible is the ARCC Reserve. According to IBMR, who establishes relationships with microfinance service providers to present financial products to the users that are already guaranteed with funds from the ARCC Reserve. When it comes to investment services, people will purportedly be able to pool or stake. This is all confusing. Pool or stake others using ARCC in a Kickstarter type of process. So people are going to get to earn this ARCC, and then there's sort of this thing where you're going to get to sort of give your ARCC to Kickstart, right? This Kickstarter type process thing. Businesses. Anyways, with IBMR further converting that ARCC to the appropriate currency for real-world deployment. All right. Profits generated from these joint community and entrepreneurial projects can then be automatically distributed to users as ARCC tokens via the platform. All of those earned ARCC tokens after a period of vesting will be able to be withdrawn to a user's own wallet, then used to either invest or spend as debt-free capital. All right, so, man, I hope you guys understood all that. All right, fuck all this. We're not going to get into the governance and all that. If you want to read it, I got the links for all that. But bang, Algorand, though. I mean, microfinance is a thing. Microloans, that's what I know it as in urban areas. And so I guess these guys are going to bring it to... Sorry, I know about it in rural areas. But these guys are going to bring it to urban areas. And so, well, let's see if that works out. Anyways, Algorand, that is another revenue generating thing. And so, bang, there you go. Revenue generating Algorand. Bang. All right, let's get to bang, VeChain. We don't have to talk about this. We know VeChain's generating revenue like a motherfucker. It's the most revenue generatingest, cryptoist, blockchainist thing in here. In crypto land, baby. All right, so what are they doing this time? Now what are they up to? Hold on, let me just get a sip and stuff. All right. VeChain is going to, do that authentication stuff that they do with the wine and the all their other authentication stuff. They're going to do it with fine art. Wow. You know how it is. You've seen the movies. Right? Some kid in art class in some university, right, forges the 16th century picture of blah, blah, de Bollier picture, right, and sells it for a gazillion dollars, counterfeit, right? Yeah, well, you're not going to be any counterfeit anymore. Look, now with VeChain, look. That's how it's going down, brothers. That's how it's going down. If I spend $20 million on a canvas with some paint slapped on it, daggone, I better be by the right guy or girl. Well, VeChain's going to make sure it is. Look, let's get to it. The number of blockchain technology applications in the industry and economy have increased significantly this year. Right? That's what I'm saying, man. We're finally seeing... Last year was a year, like I said, I've said this a couple times this year already. Last year was a year where, okay, no one was doing anything. There weren't really any main nets online. The companies weren't using these blockchain providers. They weren't using the blockchains. They weren't being deployed in the wild yet. They weren't being used. Right? This year, boom, boom. Now we're starting to see just all sorts of people getting their blockchains used, onboarding clients, right? Onboarding clients. So it's finally becoming real. I have a story about, anyways, we'll see if I do it because it's a long one too. Fuck. But it says something, maybe I won't read it, but maybe I'll just say this right now. And what we're getting into is a phase of, now that the blockchains are real, you're going to have blockchains that sort of hold a monopoly on something. And then you're going to have like duopolies. So that'd be like your IOTA and VeChain is a duopoly. They do pretty much exact same thing, just with different technology, right? But they own that space. And then what you're going to see is blockchains eating each other. And so what the guy was saying, in the traditional markets, you would never see, say, MasterCard hack Visa and release, Visa is hackable, right? You just wouldn't do that, though it could be, right? But they would never do that. Whereas he was saying in this space, because these blockchains sort of act as their own almost little countries, with their own models and all this, and just sort of no sort of standard set of procedures, you'll later on, like down the road, you're going to see companies probably hacking other companies and saying, look, that's not safe. Come with mine. Come use mine instead, right? And you see that right now, right? People hack this and they're like, oh, look, we found a hole in this, right? You call it the bounties and everything right now, but it'll get, what he was saying is that soon it might not be so much open source. These companies might start to, patent their tech and then start hacking each other's tech and exposing each other's weaknesses. Anyway, that's all hyperbole and just all speculation, but it's an interesting thought. It's an interesting thought, right? Because you see that right now, right? Companies will hack like EOS, and they'll say, like, what was the big one? The big one just the other day, right? There was one just, the fuck was that? That like literally this week, I think, right? Or last week. What was that one? Anyways, they come out with these like, oh, this is susceptible to this is susceptible to that, right? Whereas, yeah, in the regular world, Visa and MasterCard would never do that to each other. You know what I mean? There's sort of a gentleman's respect about it. Anyway, whatever, man. That's a bunch of yap. All right. What are we talking about here? VeChain. Here's fine art. Here. So look. Economy have increased significantly this year. So a blockchain company, which undoubtedly has a certain share in this, is VeChain. As part of a new partnership, VeChain will bring fine arts to the blockchain. Look, when you buy a Mona Lisa, you're going to know about it. In a cooperation with Blue Byte and VeChain have developed the Fine Art Ledger. So this is a partnership. I mean, VeChain is getting paid. But look, VeChain and Blue Byte will revolutionize fine arts. One sec. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the big deal about art. Is this the real deal or not? Am I buying some counterfeit, some fugazi, or is this the real deal? All right. So the announcement was made through a blog post by Blue and White. As the post describes, the potential of the fine art ledger is enormous for the art sector. The fine art sectors is currently one of the least exposed to the benefits of blockchain. The new blockchain-based platform will be able to issue certificates of authenticity to artists, museums, galleries, and buyers. To achieve this, the fine art ledger will use NFC labels installed directly on the frame of the work. In addition, the platform will allow users to have a record of their works on the blockchain. Furthermore, it will facilitate the registration of works of art. Blah, blah, blah. And so you guys know how it works. You scan the NFC chip, bang, it shows you your piece of art. All right. So this function will make the process of registration of fine arts more viable and contribute to a decrease in the trade of counterfeits. In addition, people will be able to use the fine arts ledger to learn about art, history, and the process of creating works. Fine Arts Ledger founder Sam Miller stated, not only does the Fine Art Ledger provide easy-to-use security, information, title, and cataloging tools for the art owner, it also provides remarkable opportunities to access and learn about fine art. Thanks to Blue Byte, we're able to deliver customized and rich interactive experiences directly to people's phones to really engage and immerse them in art, which can only be an incredible boost for art lovers everywhere. All right. Where you go, you're going to be immersed in the art. Immersion. Look. The platform is intended to promote a personalized and interactive experience of people with works of art. The use of the platform can immerse themselves in art with their computers and mobile phones. Commenting on the collaboration with VeChain, Mikhail Damiani, the CEO and co-founder of Blue Byte, said the following. We're strategically created a robust, open framework that enables us to integrate with industry leaders like VeChain, allowing us to focus on what we do best while offering our customers a complete end-to-end solution. So, look, this is like a huge thing. It's not just to click your art. It's going to teach you about art, all sorts of stuff about art through the VeChain blockchain. Look! And, all right, so let's read this part. Without a doubt, the art ledger is an example of what blockchain technology can do. Authentication and secure business and validation platforms are a growing need. As NFC has reported, VeChain is at the forefront of developing such blockchain applications. Right. And then blah, blah, blah. They just talk a little bit bullshit. Yeah, that's nonsense. Look, so now they're on board, and this time with Blue Byte. And they are going to validate all manners of art. What do they say here? Oh, man, they went all into it, too. They said, where was it? Authenticity to the artists, to the museums, to the galleries and buyers. The whole gamut. Bang! You're going to be on the VeChain blockchain, and you're going to know that your stuff is real. VeChain, VeThor. Look. Bang! All right. Let's go. Bitfinex. Bitfinex Crypto Exchange integrates Chainalysis blockchain analytics for AML compliance. So, the big deal here, right, is the reason I bring this one up is that, all of these, I think, all of these exchanges have to start running Chainalysis or something like it, right? And then that will enable company guys that want to offer ETFs and stuff to be able to say, look, I'm going to use my price discovery from only exchanges that are running Chainalysis, right? Chainalysis, like these guys are going to use it for the anti-money laundering, but it also does what's that other one? Oh, market manipulation, right? And so if they all integrate it, the SEC and that will be a little easier on these guys. I mean, like I said, I don't really give a fuck about Bitfinex, BitMEX, and all these guys. These major mega guys that I'm waiting for, they're not going to give a fuck about this. But these guys do have to get price discovery from somewhere, and they got to get it from shit like Bitfinex and BitMEX and that. And so if those guys put Chainalysis on there, I think the SEC will be more lenient. Not lenient, that's not the word, but just, be more inclined to approve an investment vehicle. All right, look, let's move on. Holy, my brain just stopped. Oh my gosh. All right. Bitfinex is a platform that allows consumers trade with cryptocurrencies, both cryptocurrencies and major digital assets. Much like other crypto exchanges, the market is becoming progressively stricter about the compliance procedures associated with anti-money laundering efforts. To ensure that Bitfinex keeps up with the requirements, the platform has employed a compliance solution with Chainalysis to detect and prevent money laundering, as well as other illicit activities for many cryptocurrencies, according to a press release from PR Newswire. Exactly. Chainalysis is used on the New York Stock Exchange. It's used on the NASDAQ. The FBI uses it. The DEA uses it. The CIA uses it. Like, it can look through a gazillion transactions and, just find whatever they want it to find. You know what I mean? Whatever they set the algorithm to look for, right? And so, yeah. Like if you're doing pump and dumps and that on New York Stock Exchange, yeah, Chainalysis finds you, right? It tells, strange trading behavior and stuff like that. And, financial transactions. Jason Bonds, James Bond, the chief revenue officer for Chainalysis, commented that Bitfinex is often sought out by traders in the crypto space that are seeking liquidity across various cryptocurrencies. With this volume, the only way to be compliant with global regulations, FATF, is with an automated blockchain analysis solution, which is what Chainalysis is providing. Bonds added, "We are thrilled to work with Bitfinex as we mutually invest in supporting multiple cryptocurrencies." Though primarily focused on Bitcoin earlier this year, Chainalysis has gradually expanded, leading them to now include 41 other cryptocurrencies. Some of these cryptocurrencies include Ether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Tether, Maker, DAI, and other ERC20 tokens. So it'll scan those tokens for any shenanigans, market manipulation, whatever, money laundering, stuff like that. With the use of Chainalysis KYT, know your transaction, Bitfinex and other businesses, this is the FATF stuff. Bitfinex and other businesses have the ability to watch over massive crypto volumes. Right. Chainalysis, it watches a gazillion transactions. Like a gazillion. A second. A millisecond. You know what I mean? A millisecond even. Because they got to watch the Flash boys who traded nanoseconds. Like, it's like that. It's like some military grade flipping money watching thing. It's awesome. Crypto volumes while continually identifying any high risk threats. Exactly. The alerts in real time make it easier for compliance teams to deal with imminent threats while enforcing the policy set forth and mitigating resources. Yeah. If they catch something, boop, it'll shut down an account, boop, and it tells the person at the exchange. Yeah, and the personal exchange will call the client. Hey, client, bang, bang, bang. What are you doing? What's up? What the fuck? You know, like all this. I don't know what, but you know what I mean? Start interrogating a motherfucker. Look, Peter Warwick, the chief compliance officer for Bitfinex, complimented the work of Chainalysis, calling their compliance solution top of the line, comprehensive, and privacy safe. You daggone right. He explained that these qualities allow Bitfinex to keep the bad players all of the platform, I think it meant off the platform, and to protect the good players that presently operate on it. Warwick remarked, the solution does not share information identifying users, which is kept strictly in-house. We are excited to work alongside the Chainalysis team to continue to build out a safe and robust platform for our users. Yes. The cryptocurrency ecosystem will continue to evolve, and regulatory requirements will follow suit. Any company that isn't aggressive about pursuing and following these new requirements will quickly fall behind in the market. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. You see how we read it yesterday? Ammon AG. Not Ammon. What was it yesterday? The one? That. Right? Anyway, I didn't write the name down, but the Swiss bank, the French bank, bang, regulated. The Swiss bank that's going around the world to the 9 countries, bang, regulated. We read about Ammon AG the day before, going all across Europe with the ETPs, bang, regulated. That's what's going down now. It's all about regulation. These boys better regulate up and get ready, because if they're not, they're going to be left behind. I tell you right now, no one's going on Bitfinex and BitMEX and all that. But I mean, if they get regulated enough, maybe they could. Maybe they could attract. We'll see. Maybe they could attract some big dogs. So look. Oh, I already said that. But Chainalysis has already made many accommodations to serve multiple blockchains ahead of these deadlines. Exactly. Bang. So that's something good in that, like I said, price discovery. Like to get an ETF done, to get a futures done, to get this and that done, you have to get your price discovery from these fucking little crypto exchanges. And if you could say, look SEC, look CFTC, I'm getting my price discovery from this exchange, and all 3 of these guys have Chainalysis. So no market manipulation, no money laundering, no terrorist financing. Well, actually, they only care about the market manipulation part. But maybe good to go. And so, great. All right, look. Let's do shout-outs. Bye. What do we got? Brian C. Spy Lady. Bye. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bye. Yes. Hurricane Master. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. We got Papa Doc. See you, brother. Bye. Look. Crypto Carlito. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, what was this? That supply chain thing? I know. I was about to start reading it, but then I had to do some shit. He says, CB News, check this out. Blockchain for business starts in the supply chain. Exactly. Do you know the very first time someone explained to me about blockchain, like really showed me about how it works and it's all immutable and all this? The first thing I thought of was Amazon. Yeah, I thought Amazon will use that for sure. And I thought of shipping and supply chain. I remember last year, if you guys were here last year, the older guys, you remember one day I sort of preached about logistics once, how blockchain and logistics, because my uncles, they own import-export companies, so I know a little bit about logistics. Actually, I should ask them if they're going to get on the blockchain or something. That's funny, and report back to you guys. I'm going to do that. Yeah. My uncles own import-export companies from Jamaica to America. So I know a little bit about that, logistics and shit. All the paperwork you got to fill out and all this crap. All right, look, blockchain monkeys. Wow. Bang, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang, jungle brother. What do we talk about? Oh, he was going to watch the show, getting ready to dig in. He's been waiting all day. Look, like a baby in a candy store, like a kid in a candy store. Aw, touches my heart. Bang. Look, the Bitcoin Street Journal. Bang. See you. Zena. Oh, one of Poppy's crew. Strong lover. Look, Zena. See you, girl. Bang. I remember a few last year. Arabic girl lady, whichever one. Look. What's Biniam talking about? CB News, hybrid AI firm Syndicator launches crypto fund powered by hybrid intelligence. Yeah, I did read this that you gave to me. I read this. They're a quant fund. Quants are hedge funds that believe that mathematics moves the markets. The quants are, they're like a bunch of scientist type guys. They believe that science can make you money in the markets. And so they're going to deploy this AI thing here. And we'll see. We'll see. All right. What do we got? Roses on the moon. Oh, tweet I was mentioned. All right. Anyways, bang. All right. We gotta remember to. If it's a tweet I was mentioned in, these people didn't watch this show. So, all right. TJ Battles. See you, brother. Bye. Oh, what does it say? Gym owner, crypto trader, Canadian record holding, power lifter, and strength coach. Damn, nice, brother. Bang. Congress clinches sweeping spending deal, putting off shutdown threat. Yeah. Of course they did. Oh, look at Kong. That's funny. Hold on. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. And then Kong made this. Look at this. He said, "Fuel, brothers." And he made a cryptocurrency blockchain news liquor bottle. See at the top here? It says, "Bang." And then it has the logo, Crypto Blockchain News, and then it says, "Look." Yeah. Yes. That's a brand of cryptocurrency blockchain. Look. Nice. Thank you, man. You guys are funny. I love this show. Bye. Thank you, Kong. Love you, brother. Look. All right. Here's the suspects. All right. Let's get it over with right here. Rob, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Son of a bitch. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Got you wrong, cash. Look. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Somewhere, boss. Bye. Robbie Hardaway, love you, brother. Bye. Cryptos. Darkinell. Bye. All right. What was all that? Oh, Triple T ready. See you, brother. Bye. All right. That should be good enough. Where's Stallion? She hasn't been around a couple days. She was working hard. She's a hard-working girl, man, too. Whew. Hard-working. Kraken's going to open a bank in Wyoming. Wyoming's a very crypto-friendly state here in America. And bang, we read that. All right, look. Let's get out of here. Bang. Look, bang. Yes. So, we had a great show for you today. All right, guys. So, IBMR and Algorand launched Microfinance. That was a complicated microfinance story, but from what I know of microfinance, I mean, they're doing it in an urban setting, but it's you give money to people who need just a tiny, tiny little loan to get a little thing going, right? And then they started talking about this other stuff about putting money in and getting money back. Bang, bang. All right. But Algorand, that's a crypto company. That's an onboarding. Bye. And then VeChain, well, what else is new? Now they're going to secure fine art. Yes. What else is new? What else would you expect? Did you think anything different? So what else do we have to say, brothers? VeChain is now going to secure fine art. Yeah. There's nothing else to say about that. And then Bitfinex use Chainalysis. Now, Chainalysis, like I told you, it's that bad boy system. Looks at all the transactions. It's used in the New York Stock Exchange, FBI, CIA, DEA, all those boys. And so, yeah, man, if these exchange would start deploying it, maybe it could make them more, trustworthy to the SEC so that when guys try to apply for ETFs and they say, hey, I'm using Bitfinex for my price discovery, they're running Chainalysis. maybe the SEC looks favorably upon that. And so we'll see. But that's why I brought that up. Just, I honestly believe that all of these exchanges should just start running Chainalysis. And it's also, and the other reason I bring it up is, like I said, mega guys, mega hedge funds, mega banks and all that, they're not going to go on Bitfinex and BitMEX and all that, right? They'll go on Backed, you know what I mean, and CME and stuff like that, but they're not going to go on this stuff. But if you get things like Chainalysis and you get proper insurance and you do maybe a few other things, maybe you could challenge for a level like that. You know what I mean? You never know. I mean, this is the business world, man. Boys come and boys go. So, bang. All right. So, let's chill and kill. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Bang. Subscribe below. Press the bell. You get automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show in the multiverse. Look. My name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. So, thank you for having me in your home. I'll see you tomorrow. So, until then, look. My name's Shomari Clarke, and I'm always on duty. Bye. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, we'll talk about Brexit and shit tomorrow. Bye. Yes. Over and out.